I just got back from a party, so I kind of look like shit. No, I think I'm fairly okay right now. But I wanted to talk about, not the party. It was an epic party though. It was a burner party, Halloween thing. Shadow. Lick your butt. Where do I begin? Okay, it was about a long time ago. I had a friend come stay with me, and this is back at one of my other apartments, and he like trained with this guy named Dr. Job, and they just knew a lot about health and everything, and in the hippie community, and they were one of those gurus or whatever. Long story short, this guy overstayed his welcome, stole some of my blood money, and I had to kick his ass out and wipe doo-doo all over his cello. Okay. Now that that's out of the bag. Where was I? So, while living with him, like, he was just like this, like, kind of guy who was like, I'm getting to a really cool gist of the story, but I have to tell this part of the story to get to that, by the way. My throat is kind of shitty right now because I've been drinking and yelling at the party all night. So anyway, this guy is just like, kind of, like, don't get me wrong, he's smart, but he was like, I'm a know-it-all kind of smart and not the most humblest. Cat, are you really scraping your fucking... He's taking a shit. Shadow, what are you doing? You're just playing in the sandbox? That's my cat playing in the sandbox. Well, this guy really thought he was, like, the shit, right? So he's like, keeps telling me, be empty, be empty, be empty. Ray, you just need to be empty. Just be empty. And I'm like, what the fuck does that supposed to fucking mean? Why the fuck would I just be empty? Why the fuck would this shit in the... Like, if I'm, like, fucking empty, doesn't that just make me fucking retarded? I mean, like, come on. Like, what are you talking about? Just be empty. No. I like to think. I enjoy thinking. I am a thinker. Sometimes I'm an overthinker. I admit it. But I like to think, and I just don't be empty. And he's like, oh, it's so spiritual. It's so this, like, yeah, you'll truly find nirvana by being empty, and blah, 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 blah. And I would continue to ask him, I'm like, what is the point of being empty? What is the point of being empty? Like, I was trying to get some good kind of explanation out of this guy of why the fuck would I want to fucking be empty? Because I was like, this makes no fucking sense. Like, why would I just try to absolutely fucking be empty? There is no emptiness. There is no somethingness. I don't know. So, anyway. Going back to the be empty. Now that I'm learning all this manifesting stuff and, like, really putting manifestation into practice and really focusing on one thought and making that one thought come into this reality and happen for me and making miracles happen, I've learned it takes a lot of fucking focus. It's something that you just, like, wake up and you gotta think about, write about, be about. And it kind of sets the mood for the rest of the day. And then at nighttime, you do the same thing. You write it out, you think about, and you be about to your dreams. It's just a non-stop one train thought. Well, Shadow, are you just playing in your box? Like, if you're just digging in there to dig, I don't appreciate that. He went away. He knew he was being annoying. He's trying to, like, annoy me for some reason. Like, I fed him. I don't know what else he wants, but cats. So, this whole, like, I have to think about a lot of things. Or it's easier to manifest one thing at a time than it is to manifest multiple things. I'm not saying that you can't. If you want multiple things, just, like, you can do it. This reality, there is no limit. Whatever you think of, you can do. There is no actual rules. You make the rules. It's really just a thing of mind power. But for beginners, choosing one thing is so helpful. But one thing I've learned is, you know, it takes a lot, like, the energy it requires to, like, do all that kind of stuff is so flippin' hard. Like, it's like, I gotta wake up and do this. I gotta think about it and then write about it tonight. Like, you're literally obsessing over, like, one thing. It's kind of weird. But to make this game easier, I finally understood what my asshole friend, who was was meaning by BMT. And to be honest, I don't even think he understood what the fuck BMT like was. He was just saying it to make himself seem spiritual. Like, that's what I really think that's what that was, because I would continue to ask him and he couldn't come with up like a logical answer besides you just need to be empty. Well, that doesn't teach me shit, Sherlock. Like, fuck. Alright, let me fucking be empty. Like fucking retarded now. No, like, it didn't make sense to me because he wasn't explaining it to me. But after doing all this manifesting and magic work and learning things for myself, what have I come to a conclusion of? Be fucking empty. But I have an explanation and a reason. So if I were to tell someone to be empty and then someone would be like, but why? I would be like, oh, because by being completely empty, god damn it, cat, what is your problem? I am going to, holy shit, he is just being crazy right now. All the animals are being crazy right now. Oh my god. My cat's trying to annoy me. He hasn't wanted to leave the room recently. He's just been kind of in the room and all of a sudden he wants to leave the room. I don't get it. Yes. So what I'm trying to get to is the whole be empty kind of thing. If you can clear your head for 5 minutes, not think anything. Don't think about I gotta feed the cat. Don't think about I gotta let the cat out. Don't think about what am I gonna do, what I'm gonna eat, what I'm gonna like, all the fucking thoughts that you fucking go through in your head. Punch it. Okay? Just fucking punch it. And I say that because once you do that, all of a sudden, you're empty. Okay, so now, after your little 5 minutes of nothingness, like I say really, I would say try 1 minute of it. Then work your way up to 5. And if you can, do an hour. But that's for people who really want to go that far with it. I say if you can make it up to 5, you're doing really fucking good. Okay? So 5 minutes. Shadow, I fucking swear to God. Oh my God. He's being like crazy right now. He like walked over to the door. He's like, I'm gonna fucking go. If you can do 5 minutes, yes. But after you do a minute or 5 minutes of emptiness, and then you have the one thing you want to manifest, whether that's money, power. No, I'm not saying. I don't know, just happiness. I'll just start with happiness. Then it's gonna manifest so much faster because now your brain isn't worried about manifesting the rest of the day for you. Gotta manifest going to work, gotta manifest it's like it has to manifest all these circumstances and put it all like it develops the picture, it puts the dollhouse into order so you can fucking be a part of it. But if you take all that away, you're like, all I want is a motherfucking doll. Fuck the whole dollhouse. Let me just, like, I've been wanting this doll. I had the house, but I don't have the doll, like, the doll, like, the little tiny bear thing, you know, like, it'll just fucking give it to you. I'm really sleep deprived, and I've had a little bit of alcohol, but probably not enough. I don't get drunk anymore. Fuck. Okay, so, yes, empty your head, and then apply your manifestation. What it is that you fucking want. Like, literally. What it is you want. What it is that you want. The one thing. What it is that you want. Shadow, I fucking swear to God, I hear you. I just won't be so quiet. I'm not gonna sleep tonight. Well, this morning. I'm not gonna sleep this morning. Yeah. So, empty your head, and then, bam, manifest. Now, I'm not saying that you can't manifest without emptying your head. I mean, like, if you can get most of your thoughts geared toward your manifestation and that's your main priority, it's going to give you your main priority. But you're going to have all this other shit floating around, and it's going to take a lot longer to get what it is that you want compared to emptying first and then applying manifestation. So that is all I wanted to explain, because I thought that was really important, and it just like kind of hit me, and I was like, yeah, I should probably work on MTN first before manifesting, because too many things just kind of in my life, like, they happen, but not how I fully want them to happen. So, learning. Yeah. Anyway, peace, love, and always